What if I told you that Christopher Columbus may not have been the first to truly understand the New World? What if the most important map of early exploration was not drawn by a European king or explorer, but by a Muslim admiral of the Ottoman Empire? In the year 1513, long before satellites, airplanes, or modern navigation tools, an Ottoman navigator named Piri Reis created a world map that still confuses historians today. This is not a legend. This map exists, and it is preserved in the Library of Congress in the United States. Piri Reis was an Ottoman admiral, sailor, and master cartographer. He lived during the early 16th century, at a time when the oceans were still filled with unknown dangers and unexplored lands. While most maps of his era were rough guesses, the map of Piri Reis was different. It showed coastlines with an accuracy that should not have been possible in 1513. But the real mystery lies in how this map was created. Piri Reis left notes on his map, and those notes reveal something shocking. He wrote that his map was compiled using about 20 older charts. Some were ancient Greek maps, some were Arabic maps, and at least one source, according to Piri Reis himself, was a map drawn by Christopher Columbus. The original map of Columbus has never been found. It is believed to be lost forever. Yet parts of its knowledge may still survive within the Piri Reis map. This means that the famous voyages of Columbus may not have relied only on luck or courage. They may have relied on earlier knowledge passed secretly from map to map. When modern historians examined the Piri Reis map, they noticed something incredible. The coastline of South America aligns closely with modern satellite imagery. This level of precision raises difficult questions. How could a 16th century admiral calculate longitude with such accuracy? How could he map lands that Europeans had only just reached? Some researchers believe that Piri Reis had access to extremely advanced mathematical methods. Others suggest that he inherited fragments of ancient knowledge from civilizations long forgotten. One of the most controversial aspects of the map is the southern landmass. Some scholars claim that it may represent Antarctica, drawn centuries before its official discovery. Others argue that it is simply a distorted extension of South America. There is no final agreement. Historians continue to debate this issue to this day. What is certain is that the map was far ahead of its time. Modern institutions, including researchers associated with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, have studied the cartographic techniques used in the map. While they do not confirm all extraordinary claims, they acknowledge the map's remarkable sophistication. The Piri Reis map demonstrates an advanced understanding of geography that challenges what we think we know about early navigation. The greatest mystery, however, is not Antarctica. It is the lost maps. Ancient charts that once existed but vanished from history. Maps that may have come from earlier civilizations and were copied, reused, and eventually forgotten. Piri Reis may have been one of the last people to preserve fragments of this lost knowledge. Through skill, experience, and access to rare sources, he created a map that should not exist in its time. So the question remains, was Piri Reis simply a genius admiral who combined older maps with extraordinary precision? Or did he inherit knowledge from a past civilization whose secrets are now lost? History does not always give us clear answers, but sometimes maps tell stories that books cannot. And the Piri Reis map is one of the most mysterious stories ever drawn on parchment.